welcome to another video at my Forex Bootcamp. Straight from the market structure video, we're going right into trend lines. So essentially, trend lines are a diagonal form of support and resistance. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, support and resistance are the foundation of most technical analysis in Forex. And that's actually just technical analysis across the board, not just Forex. It goes for stocks and any other type of technical charting. So that being said, to draw a trend line, you need at least 2 points, okay? So trends help you track, right? We talked about market structure and knowing when a trend or when the market is moving in an uptrend, in a downtrend, or in consolidation. Well, a trend line also helps you track which direction the trend is moving, okay? So for this particular example, in this uptrend that we're at, okay, we know that we're in an uptrend based off of the structure, okay? But what also helps us track this trend and also predict future higher lows is a trend line, okay? So as I mentioned, you need 2 points. And because we're in an uptrend, the 2 points are gonna be the lows, right? So the first point is gonna be the first low. I'm gonna call this point A. The second point is gonna be another low, a higher low, and we're gonna call this point B. Okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and draw the trend line, all right? So I'm selecting one from my favorites toolbar, but if you wanna select it, it's up here on your top left-hand side toolbar, all right? You double click on that and you find the trend line, okay? So that being said, I'm gonna draw from the first low to the higher low, my point A and my point B, and I'm gonna drag it out into the future, okay? Drag out into the future. And what do we have? So from point A to point B and drag out into the future. And as you can see, yeah, we got higher lows here, but the trend essentially respected this trend line with a higher low here right next to the trend line, okay? And then the market rejecting the trend line again up here with another higher low that we didn't mark, okay? Before finally breaking through the trend line, okay? So the trend line can help you track the trend as well. So if we draw that trend line on a downtrending market, all right, we're gonna draw it from point A to point B. Your point A would be a high and your point B would be a lower high, okay? Now we're not gonna use this lower high. Why? Because you see that right there is way too steep of a trend line. The trend line you wanna draw, it kind of needs to look like you could actually walk on it, okay? So we're gonna draw it from that high to this high here, and we're gonna extend it into the future. Okay. And as you can see, I'm connecting the wicks, right? I drew it from the top of this wick at this high, from the top of this wick right here, okay? And I extended it out into the future. And as you can see, we have respect of this trend line. Also, at a respect of this resistance of the previous high, previous lower high right here, okay? So that, ladies and gentlemen, is called confluence. It's when you have multiple confirmations or indications showing you the same signal, okay? So this right here would have been a perfect selling opportunity in line with this downtrend, okay? And we can see that price continues to respect this trend line on its way down, okay? And again, even further down here, we have another respect of this trend line as that diagonal form of resistance before the market continues down, okay? And as you can see here, the market breaks the trend line after that, okay? So when the market breaks a trend line and it breaks a high point, that is an indication that the market, that downtrend is coming to an end and the market could potentially transition to start an uptrend. And let's see what the market did from there. And we see after the break of this trend line and the break of this high here, what happened? The market transitioned to an uptrend, and now we're seeing uptrending market structure. respecting lows and making new highs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick video on trend lines. We'll catch you in the next one.